welcome back festive friends to another Under the Christmas Tree.co.uk video. I'm Mandy and today I'm going to be taking a quick look at Hasbro's brand new Monopoly Cheaters Edition board game. So as you can see by the box, it is completely different from the original version. It is black and as the box mentioned, it is suitable for ages 8+ and requires a minimum of 2 players and a maximum of 6. What is the aim of this game? The aim of this game basically is exactly what it says on the front. What can you get away with? It is as much as you can get away with as a cheater without getting caught. But if you do get caught, get cuffed. And when we played this, a few players on our team got caught cheating. John, Elaine, Katie, I am looking at you. All 3 of you were caught cheating and had to go to jail. So what I'm going to do just now is I'm going to slide over all the contents which I've already listed outside of the box. So here's everything that you get in the box. This is the brand new Cheaters Edition board game. It's easy to set up. Again, you just unfold it and it goes into place really easy. You can recognise all the favourites on there such as Pass and Go, all the properties, Go to Jail. You also get included the property card. These are the property cards here. All the favourites are on there such as Oakland Road, Bow Street, Leicester Square, and as you move around the board you can obviously buy the property. You've got your trusty hotels, which again, if you want to buy a property and you want to buy a hotel, you simply place that hotel on your square of property. I'll just leave that there. You get your handy set of instructions, again, which explains everything that you need to do to win the game, but I'll go through these with you. You get the dice, which of course you need to move around the board. You get your community chest cards, which again, you need to place on the board. You also get included the chance cards, which again go on the board. And you get these brand new property cheat cards. So as you can see on the board, there is 5 different squares. You place 5 of the cheat cards face up, and as you move around the board, you can try different cheats. But again, I'll explain a little bit more about that in a second. So just taking a quick closer look at the board, I've placed on the chance cards and the community chest cards and the brand new cheater cards. You also get, which of course you need to go around the board, the tokens, old favourites such as the card, the hat, and new ones as well, the brand new dinosaur, Scotty dog, the cat, penguin, and you also get the banker's tree. But in the Monopoly Cheaters Edition there is no banker. Each person gets £1,500 to begin with, and the aim of the game sounds simple enough, it's just to move around the board and buy as much property as you can. But that's not entirely true for the Cheaters Edition. So how do you play this game? Each player gets to roll a dice, and whoever gets the highest score on the dice gets to go first, whoever was second, third, blah blah blah, and move round. So for example, this came up as a double. I get to move 10 spaces, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've landed on the palm mall, but as I've rolled a double, I get to roll again. So here we go. I've rolled 11, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've landed on a chance card. This is the chance card. So this is stuck in reverse. For 1 turn, choose any player, including yourself, to move their token backwards the number of spaces rolled. So if I wanted to, say if Holly or John was playing, move them back 11 places, they would have to move all the way back round the 11 places that I just rolled. But I can use this chance card at any point. I don't have to use it straight away, I can use it at any point. But once I have used it, it has to go back underneath. You get the cheaters cards. What are the cheater cards? So these are placed face up, like that, onto the board, and it tells you a cheat that you must do. You can do the cheats at any point, you don't have to wait for your turn. So for example, this one says, swap one of your title deed cards for one owned by another player or the bank. So if there's, say, a property that Holly owned that I wanted, I would have to try and swap the cards or take the card without her noticing. Now, if Holly notices or another player notices before somebody else takes their turn, they can shout cheat. They then have to prove that I am cheating and I have to prove that I'm not cheating, and the other players have to decide who is telling the truth. So if I was cheating and Holly proved that I was cheating, I have to pay money to the bank and I have to go straight to jail. And I will just mention that if you are unlucky enough, like some of my colleagues were, to go to jail, you have to put on the handcuff. The handcuff is plastic, it's not very tight or anything, but you then have to place this handcuff on your wrist and place this underneath the board game as close to you as possible. If, however, the other players decide that Holly's lying, she has to pay me £100. As you move around the board, you'll see the favourites such as the stations, and you'll see just visit in jail, free parking. But on this new Cheaters Edition board game, you cannot buy the stations, and there's no utilities, there's no waterworks or anything like that. And if you land on a station, you need to move to the next station, and that's your turn finished. You can't roll again, that's you're finished. Moving around the board game, you have to collect as much property as possible. The aim of the game to win is to get as much property as you can and have as much money left as you can and pass go. If, however, you are bankrupt and you owe the bank money, that's you're out of the game, game over, finished. So that's basically everything you need to know about Hasbro's Cheaters Edition Monopoly. Like I mentioned before, we had a lot of fun playing this game. It is one of those games that will get you suspicious of everybody. So if you have somebody in your family or your friends who is constantly cheating at board games, then this is the perfect board game to give them a taste of their own medicine. Well, that's everything from me. Don't forget to head on over to the website to find out even more information about this board game, and don't forget to subscribe below, and I hope you've enjoyed this demo. Bye!